Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal, Lanita's Kids Reaction Channel. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody's staying cool, keeping fluids in their system, eating right, taking care of positive mental health issues. Doing everything you need to do to take care of yourself in this weather, okay, in this heat, and staying positive, okay. Remember this, don't be a upstander, be a bystander, okay. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. I didn't have to tell the DJ what to do, y'all. The DJ already know what to do. So this content right here, y'all know lately I've been on it. But I've been on it when they shut up about YNW Melly, then I go back to over here. But I've been trying to catch up, and I have been doing an awesome job keeping up with this case, right? This is one of my main cases that I want to keep up also, like YNW Melly's, okay? Who do rats, Heuermanns, Gilgo murder, beach murder brother knows? What do he know? What do this Gilgo murder brother knows about this serial killer? His brother is a serial killer, y'all. He did this back in the days. Now he done got old and 52 years old. He ain't old, we didn't say older. And then he decided they just caught up with him. Okay. It was a lot of girls and transgender women that he was doing things to in New York, that his he was running a house there that he didn't have let his wife be no part of. Okay. Okay. The wife allegedly says she don't know nothing about this. But wow, this has been a long time, y'all. They've been married a long time. Sometimes women be in the dark. They don't want to come in the light. So that's what happened. Stay focused. Okay, now this is his brother. Let's listen, y'all, what the brother got to say.
Rex's property. Steve, thanks for being live with me tonight. Can you tell me what kind of police and FBI activity you've seen down in your neighborhood where Craig and Rex have property?
Yeah, it's nice to be here. The raid actually happened here on Friday morning around 10 o'clock. I saw a couple of undercover cars sitting in the neighborhood. And then around, that was early that morning, probably about 7 o'clock. Later on, I saw multiple cars around 10 a.m. down there at Craig's house. And probably within 30 seconds, by the time I was getting ready to leave, I was fixing to take my boat back to the lake. And I saw a flatbed truck pulling away, and they had to come right by my house. And they actually had the truck, the green Avalanche of Craig, on the back of it. It wasn't covered, so I could clearly see it. Since then, they were there maybe another 30 minutes, and they cleared out pretty fast. I saw Craig leave yesterday.
Y'all, let's make some correction, real deal. I really don't know if this the brother, because he looks so decent. Both of them look decent, but I don't think this. I don't know if this the neighbor or is this the brother. It's supposed to be the neighbor. So let's make some correction. We all make mistakes, real deal. This is the neighbor. Okay, saw the FBI at the brother house. Okay, this is not the brother. This is the neighbor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and say that what do Heuermanns and Gilgo murder brother knows about the serial killer. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. But let's leave it like this, okay? Let's finish it out, y'all. I had to make a correction to let y'all know this is not his brother. This is the neighbor, okay?
Afternoon, and then probably within a couple of hours later, two guys showed up in a couple of white pickup trucks, and they jumped out. And I actually saw some of the pictures from one of the local photographers. He had a better shot at it. That they had opened the gate, backed in, and then picked up something like a leather satchel or something like you might see a college professor or a high school teacher. They passed that off, and maybe it looked like another bag. They closed the gate. They were probably there about 10 more minutes, and then they just kind of drove away. I do know the photographer asked them, are you friends of the family or whatever you're doing? And the guy said, go away. And he said, are you police? And, he kind of, took a picture of him taking a picture. So they sort of had a standoff there for a second. And then they closed the gate, got what they were going to get, and then they just politely drove off. And outside of that, it's been kind of quiet as far as law enforcement here.
Okay, real deal. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, hold on, y'all. Before I get into this, let me get back to y'all. Let me go back to y'all. Let's talk about this. Let's react to this real deal. This is what we here for. We're not here to watch videos. We're here to react on what's going on. Now, this is a neighbor, y'all. This is a neighbor speaking on what went on at the brother house. Now, let me ask y'all something. This happened back around in 2000. Let's say the earlier 2000, okay? He was younger than this. She was a lot younger than this. So I don't know what he taking or what he was doing, you know what I'm talking about. But do y'all think that real deal in the chat? Do y'all think his brother was involved in this? What do y'all think? Come on, let's think outside the box, okay? If it was your husband or your significant other, and you have a suspicious why he always gone. He has another house, like I said, in Long Beach, okay, New York. But what I'm saying is, how do you keep up with your husband like that on that staff? Do he make sure that the wife's okay? Is she asking in the question? Do y'all think the wife is involved? Do y'all think the brother involved? We got to talk about this, okay? But look, let's check this out so we can move on with this now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on, real deal. My fault. I didn't hook y'all up. My fault. My fault. Let me stop this. Let me take y'all here, okay? I mean, a lot of people were eating with the man, didn't even know the man was a serial killer. Y'all. That's because that happened in the past.
Repeated again last year, and that led to the arrest of the suspect.
It was a tip about this Chevy Avalanche that led to the arrest of Gilgo Beach serial killer suspect Rex Heuermann. The clue coming from the victim Amber Costello's Long Island roommate at the time. David Schaller telling the Associated Press he spoke with homicide detectives multiple times more than a decade ago when Costello vanished. He was re-interviewed in 2022 and brought it up again. Schaller telling the AP, quote, I gave them the exact description of the truck and the dude. I mean, come on. Why didn't they use that? We went to the Brooklyn address listed for Schaller now, but he wasn't available to speak with us Saturday night. Schaller had also told investigators a decade ago that he came face to face with the suspect in the driveway of their West Babylon home, telling the AP, quote, when they told me she was dead, he was the first person who jumped in my head. I've been picturing his face for 13 years. Suffolk District Attorney Ray Tierney on what Schaller said.
Specifically, the individuals between 6'4" and 6'6", come well over 200 pounds.
Tierney says detectives connected the victim to burner phones back in 2012, but it wasn't until years later that detectives narrowed that to a region of Massapequa Park and cross-referenced it with DMV records. According to vehicle history reports, Heuermann bought the pickup at a Chevy dealer on Long Island in 2002 and transferred ownership to his brother in South Carolina in 2012.
Wow.
Tierney, who became DA in 2022, explains why the tip got buried.
When they're getting that, that's lost within a sea of other tips and information they're getting. And at the time, there wasn't really any, coherent leadership at the top. There is no interaction between the FBI and the other agencies.
And retired Suffolk Police Detective Rob Trotta, who worked with the FBI, tells me it really was a Suffolk Police Department and District Attorney's Office in crisis more than a decade ago.
I really think this should have been solved, 3 weeks after that body was found. The head of the District Attorney's Office was a guy named Jimmy Burke, who later became the chief of police. We know now that he was a criminal. He went to federal prison. The district attorney at the time is still in federal prison. And I think what happened was, and I know this firsthand because I've talked to retired inspectors and chiefs in the police department, they were unaware that the car was there. They were unaware that there was a 6'4" male as a suspect. They were not being told this.
And tonight, the suspect, Rex Heuermann, remains behind bars in the Suffolk.
Okay, y'all, real deal. Let's talk about this now. Let me tell you something. See, they didn't want to believe that a businessman like him, he put the act on as a businessman and misled everyone. Okay, a lot of people had suspicions that he was the serial killer, but they didn't want to believe it. The police didn't want to believe it because psychologically, he manipulated them in all kinds of ways. Real deal, get over here and come in at session. Tell me what you think and react on it, and like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.